In so many aspects of our lives, having a positive outlook can really make a difference. And Tiffany, you found that that's really helped a local man overcome huge obstacles with his health.
You know, Mike, it really has, and he wants to be an inspiration to others. And I think that's going to happen when you hear his story. When you're facing health challenges, it doesn't just take a physical toll, there's a mental one too. But with the right support and a willingness to do whatever it takes, you just might win the battle.
Every game has its own rules.
Here's 2 for you. Thanks.
But once the deck is shuffled and cards are dealt, just about anything can happen.
I'm just blessed.
Rummy is a game Timothy Gruen of Paynesville enjoys playing with his partner, Ann.
Now you want to pick up the 2s.
But in this game called Life, there's something else he cherishes these days.
Still positive.
The ability to walk without issue.
It just calms me down.
Does it give you a chance to think?
Yes, it does. And it just gives me a chance to just realize how grateful I am that this actually happened.
After spending most of his life on the move, in 2016, he was forced to slow down after a bout with the flu. Timothy says x-rays showed holes in his lungs. He was put on inhalers, then oxygen, but eventually it wasn't enough. His lungs were deteriorating. In the end, he needed a double lung transplant.
So after all those years of smoking, 30, 40 years of smoking, they were unable to find cancer in any part of my body.
Timothy went through a series of tests over a long period of time before he was added to the transplant list. That was on December 6th of 2023.
January 6th, 30 days later, they called and told me they had lungs available for me to get to the hospital.
What was that like?
It was very hard because I couldn't believe it was happening.
Did you think you would die on that list?
I thought I would die on that list. I thought at most I had a year or 2 to live. My lungs were so bad.
I always tell patients about lung transplant that it's a lot like walking through a door, but not knowing what's on the other side.
The medical director of University Hospital's lung transplant program, Dr. Silpa Kalaru, is leading his care team.
Tim always had a very positive attitude. He was always very upbeat. He wanted to do everything we had told him to do. And I think that served him well, particularly after transplant, because he was able to do all the things he needed to.
His recovery went so well, 4 months after his double lung transplant, Timothy crossed the finish line, walking his first 5K with family by his side.
You know I'm going out, right?
Sure.
They're the players who've been there through it all, helping him face this challenge.
When you have a double lung transplant, there's a family, right,
Yep.
that lost someone. Do you think about that?
I think about that a lot. I don't want them to think that they made the wrong choice by giving me these lungs. I want to show them that they made a good choice by giving me these lungs, and I'm not going to prove them wrong.
And he is walking just about every day. Timothy says he now has 2 birthdays, the day he was born and the day he received his transplant. According to Life Connection of Ohio, a new name is added to the National Transplant Waiting List every 10 minutes. More than 40,000 lives are saved through organ donation in the U.S. every year, but one Ohioan dies every other day waiting for that gift of life. And I am so impressed by him. You know, he talks about this mental toughness that he has, and he truly does. You know, and the fight really isn't completely over, right? You have to work every single day to do what's right, take your medication, go to the doctor, and he is doing all of those things.
And, you know, and I can't help but think of Bernie Kosar, you know, the Browns legend. We just learned this week that he's needing a liver transplant. And the one thing that he said is that positive mindset. And that's what he's going to keep with him. And that's what I think a lot of these people do. And it really makes a difference.
Some people don't have that, and it shows. But yeah, this really made a difference for him.
Great story.
Thank you.